Feroz Mohmand is an Afghan refugee in the United States with family still in Afghanistan right now, facing some of those same dangers, and he is joining us live. Feroz, good to see you again. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, Mary.
Is it true that your mother was held at gunpoint last night?
That's true. That's correct.
What happened?
So my mom, my brother, and my brother-in-laws tried to attempt to get to the airport to get in a flight so they can be evacuated from Afghanistan. They started their journey around 5 a.m. The day before yesterday, and then around they were told that basically by 10 p.m. that night the door will open, which was last night Kabul time, local time. But the door didn't open. They made it till the last checkpoint before the Marines. And then right around 11:30, there was two pickup full of Taliban arrives with wearing different turbans and different clothes. One was described wearing a yellow turban, who pointed the gun at my mom's head. My mom is sitting in a wheelchair. She can't walk. So saying that, I'm going to kill you here. Why you want to go to the infidels' country? Let me shoot you so at least I can go to heaven. And then my nephew, who is only 15, he was beaten up. My brother-in-law's, my brother-in-law's wife, which she's pregnant, she was pushed and dragged to the ground.
Can you tell us where they are tonight? Do you know?
This morning again, so they went home after that, and then and they were by the Abbey gate, which I'm happy that they went last night. Otherwise, it will be more tragic after this attack. I asked them to come back to a different gate this morning, and then they started the journey again. It's almost, I think, 6 a.m. They're still in that area. Spend the night under a bridge, with no food, no water, and the cold night of Kabul.
Feroz, given what has happened today, are you afraid that your family may not make it out?
Now I'm giving up hope after the tragic suicide attack that happened, because the airport gates, sources are saying at close. So yeah, and they will be captured by the Taliban, and God forbid, I don't even want to think about it, but this is a really tough moment for us.
Are you able to communicate with them?
Only through some applications, and whenever they have internet access. We don't want them to have their phone turned on all the time because of the work I've done back in Afghanistan. That's a real target and threat for my family and for my wife's family.
I hate to hear that you have lost hope, but we have all witnessed the events of today. Where do they go now?
They will hide like they were hiding for the last week. For example, one night my brother and my brother-in-laws were sleeping in their car trunk. And my mom and everybody else was in neighbor's house, and they can't go to their house to have their own pillows so they can sleep.
Were you able to hear the president's remarks today?
I did, Marian, and you know what frustrates me, that the president of the United States, like the previous gentleman, the veteran from Navy SEAL, was describing, that's the word of the president of the United States. And first of all, I would like to correct him that Afghanis our currency, the Afghanistan currency, and Afghans are the people. So that one thing. And the other thing that he said, that Afghans were never divided, were never united. Sir, let me remind you that during the Karzai administration and this last administration, it was the world's nation countries that dumping billions of dollars in the wrong hand, which and let me clearly say that As a young generation in Afghanistan, we were telling our US counterpart for the past 20 years that do not support warlords. They will come back and fight you. And this is the result. And also I want to point to one thing to General McKenzie, that he said in his interview that he's looking for those who are responsible. Sir, let me help you here too. The Pakistani army, the Pakistani ISI are responsible for the killing of 13 brave Marine Corps in Afghanistan. And also this Taliban .2 version and this Haqqani and this ISIS-K, these are all just names, sir. They're all one, and you know that.
Feroz Mohmand, I appreciate your time tonight, and I pray for your family's safety. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.